And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 prospected draft pick, hailing from Melbourne, Australia, the biggest, the largest, the most retardest, Evie Scape. The largest, been stepping those shits in my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in Florence. Yow. Good fucking morning, boys. I'm sorry I'm so late, okay? I'm sorry I'm so late. Last night, I ended stream and Skates called me. I said, hello. She says, yo, I got a couple joints. You want to get high tonight? And I go, I mean, we can just save it for the weekend. It's a fucking Tuesday night, you know? We could just wait until we have the day off the next day. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, we can wait. But she said it in a tone that I was like, damn, she really wanted to get high tonight. 1 in 1,000 to end the stream, by the way. If that was a 33, we were gone. I wish it was, honestly. And I was like, all right, well, we'll just do it tonight. So she got home. I was like, let's fucking smoke this doob. I was just about to finish cooking dinner, right? And we go sit out on the balcony, yeah? And she has 2 joints. And I go, we're just having one each? And she was like, oh, let's just do half and half. I was like, okay. I don't smoke. I've never smoked before. So anytime we smoke a joint together, she has 3/4 of it and I have 1/4 of it because I just can't breathe. It hurts my fucking lungs, right? Dude, I have 1/4 of this joint and I'm sat outside. It's not even been 5 minutes and I'm like, I'm high as fuck. What the I was like, damn, all right, we better get back in and check on dinner because it was still cooking, bro. It was still cooking, yeah? And so we go in there and Skate starts plating it up. And I was like, oh, let me turn the fucking knob off first. So I turn the thing off. And then she serves me up my plate and I sit down at the table and I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, oh, I'm fucking high, dude. Like, bad. I can't feel my hands anymore. Yeah? I can't feel my hands anymore, bro. Skates says something. She's like, oh, remember when we were in Hawaii? She's like shredding Parmesan cheese onto her pasta. She goes, remember when we were in Hawaii and I didn't realize I had to tell the waiter when to stop, so I just didn't, and he just kept shredding the cheese? And I don't remember that. And she said that I was just silent for 2 minutes. And then I go, haha, yeah. And she's like, the fuck? And she sits down at the table with her dinner. And then I just look at her and I go, dude, I'm so fucking high right now. And she said, I just stared at her like this. And then I go, can we sit on the couch? I'm freaking the fuck out. Bro. I went and sat on the couch. I swear to God, guys, I was one puff of a joint away from losing my mind forever. I was gone skis. And I'm freaking out about everything, bro. I'm literally, I can't breathe. Skates is like, here, have a drink. I'm drinking this Coke Zero and I'm drowning. Then she's like, dude, thank God Skates was there, bro. And she's a seasoned veteran. Thank God she's a seasoned veteran, because I was freaking out, bro. And she was like, oh, you know what'll make you feel better? Here, eat some of this chocolate. She knows that's not going to make me feel better, but I just needed someone to tell me something was going to make me feel better. So I'm eating this chocolate, except the chocolate is just stuck to every part of my mouth and my throat, and now I can't breathe again. Brother, I was gone skis. I was fucking gone. I was literally fucking gone. I was like, we good. I'm like sitting there and we're watching The Simpsons, guys. And like, dude, I was so fucking gone. We're watching The Simpsons and all I could just say to myself was like, all right, you just need to sleep this off. The quicker you fall asleep, the quicker this is going to go away. Right? But I'm also thinking, oh, her friend who sold us the joints fucking spiked us with DMT or something. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Skates' friend just fucked me up forever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you just got to go to sleep, Jay. You just got to go to sleep. Bro. I lie down. We're watching The Simpsons. Bro, tell me why. I've got my eyes shut. I'm listening to The Simpsons. I definitely nod off, but I jolt awake. Yeah? We're watching The Simpsons, and when I open my eyes, it's like a once-off scene that is in one episode in all 25 seasons, where instead of them being cartoons, they're puppets. Brother! That can't happen right now, you know? So I'm watching The Simpsons thinking that I'm tripping so hard that they've turned into puppets, bro. But I don't want to freak Skates out because I'm thinking if I'm this fucking high, she smoked 3/4 of that doob. She must be fucking wigging out as well. Right? Dude. And so I'm sitting there, I'm looking at these puppets like, what the fucking fuck? And I'm like, oh, dude, I'm freaking out to the point where I'm like, yo, can we sleep on the couch tonight? She's like, yeah. And then I'm like, if we fall asleep out here, do not leave me. If you get up and go to the room, if I wake up and you were here and then I wake up and you're gone and I'm still this high, I'm going to fucking die. Like, please don't leave me, right? Just stay here. And so we slept on the couch, dude. And I reckon I fell asleep like maybe 3 hours, woke up, dude, fucking still so high, tripping. I'm like, fuck, let me just watch some TikToks or something. So I'm scrolling TikTok for like 3 hours, just baked as fuck. And then I was like, oh man, all right, time to go to sleep. Went to sleep, woke up this morning. Skates is like, how are you? I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm never, ever, ever. That was it. I will never, ever do another drug again. That was my moment where I was like, I've had enough. So that's it. It's over. And then I was like, dude, I don't know how the fuck I was freaking out so much and you weren't. Like, you smoked 3/4 of the joint and I smoked 1/4 of the joint. And she was like, I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, dude, because you were freaking out. I didn't want to freak you out. And she said she was sat there eating dinner and all she could think was, oh my God, what if I choke on one of these bits of pasta and he's freaking out? That's going to freak him out more. So she was freaking out about freaking me out. So she was just sitting there like trying to act normal, trying not to freak me out, which was freaking me out more. Like, nah, dude. Fuck, man. It was not good. So yeah, that's why I'm late this morning, guys. I literally had the scariest experience of my entire life. I've never felt like that before. I lost control of my hands. I literally could not move my arms. I'm like, and then I forget how to breathe. So I'd just be sitting, I'd be sitting there like normal, like, and then I'd go, right, I'm just freaking out, bro. Like, oh my God. The first thing I said to Skates when I started freaking out, I go, do you have my phone? And she goes, yeah, I'll get it for you. And I go, no, do not let me touch my fucking phone tonight. I'm freaking out that I'm just going to tweet something crazy. She was like, okay. She's like, put my phone in her pocket. I was like, keep me away from the phone. Keep me away from the balcony. Like, keep me away from anything that could fucking kill me, dude. Because I'm freaking out. Yeah, it was not good, fellas. But that's why I'm late this morning. I woke up in time for work, and I was just sitting there like, dude. No, not this morning. No, we good on that one. So, yeah. That was my night last night. It was not fun. It was not fun. For those who don't know, I had weed for the first time when I was 23 years old. It was the first drug I ever tried when I was 23. And I had a hash brownie. And I had an experience just like this, where I got way too high and I freaked the fuck out. And I said, I'm never doing drugs again. And then 5 years go by. I was like, all right. It was just a bad first experience. I'm 21. I'm 28 now. Let's try some drugs. And that's when I started experimenting with other ones. And then I was like, okay, let me try smoke a doobie. And I smoked a doobie, and it was an enjoyable experience. And I was like, okay, weed's not that bad. Nah, weed's that bad, bro. We done. We done. It's over with. I'm never doing another drug in my entire life, bro. That freaked me out so bad. I don't ever want to feel like that again. Anyway, boys, good morning. I hope we're all doing well. It's mock draft time, guys. It's fucking mock draft time. And thank God it's mock draft time. I've had to keep this secret for how long? You know what I'm saying? We found out about the draft order like last week, and I just had to keep it to myself, you know? So, yeah, let's fucking go. All right, so what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to do it in the order that I think it should go. I'm going to do this in the order that I think people should be picked. And then we're going to do it in the order that I think they will get picked. So first is going to be my personal opinion on the order that people should be getting picked. And then second, we're going to do it in the way that I think it will go. So first of all, obvious, Bodie's the first pick. So Dino is going to be picking him. It's not even going to be close. Do I have to change this to green? There we go. Perfect. All right, second of all, wait, which order am I doing first? I'm doing my opinion first. My opinion first. My opinion first. I'm gonna go Greg first. I think West Ham should pick Greg, and then Frame should pick Torvesta, and then How we doing, sports? Good to see you, mates. I'm doing okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so I think Lake is definitely next. Lake might even be before Greg and Torvesta, to be completely honest with you. In my personal opinion, guys. I think in my personal opinion, yeah, you know what? I'm going to say this. I think Lake is right up there. So let's go like this. Let's put Greg here. Perp, then... Gotta change these colors. They're wigging me out. They're wigging me out, dude. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. And this is pink. And then this is blue. All right. Okay. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Dude, this is such a tough... This is a tough fucking... Delete them from the right side as you go, so it's easier. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, this is tough. I don't know. Where's Lake? Where's Bodie? There we go. All right. Yeah, then it might be Doobies, to be completely honest with you. It might be Doobies next. And then... Here's where it gets interesting. I'll probably go alley up now. Like this. That's the wrong red. Then. Maybe Doobies instead. No, wait, I've already done Doobies. I didn't delete him. Okay. Second row. Second row should be Mutts for sure. Mutts might even be up. No, Mutts is definitely top row. Hang on. Okay, no, I need to switch this around. Okay. All right. No, here's what we're going to do. So we need to move this here. 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 And then Mutts is going to go here. And I'm going to explain why after I've done this whole draft, guys. I'm going to get through the order first, and then I'm going to explain why I've made these decisions, all right? And trust me, it's going to be different to what everyone else says. But as far as I'm concerned, everyone else is retarded. You know what I'm saying, fellas? I'm right, they're wrong. That's the wrong red. Ellie up with the green. Okay, Ellie up with the green. There's Mutts. So then we're going to do... Okay, now I think we go 61M. Now I think we go here. Because now the PK difference is starting to get a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? Wait, no, it goes the other way around. Hang on. I'm doing this completely wrong. Eliop's supposed to go here. I'm doing it backwards. Yep. And then 61M supposed to go here. There we go. Okay. Okay, then... Okay, we're going to go No Monkey next. Then we're going to go Alfred. All right. Then we're going to go Pip. Fuck, no. Where are we going to put Mika?
The test of the building's evacuation warning system is about to be conducted. A test of the building's evacuation warning system is about to be conducted. Please ignore the following tones. This is a test only. I repeat, this is a test currently, and no action is required.
Dude.
Thank you.
Imagine this happened last night. Imagine this happened last night. Holy fuck. I see everybody saying in the chat, oh, Oda's taking me good. This is what I think should happen. This is my personal opinion of the order that everyone is. After this, we're going to do what I think is going to happen, right? There's no way No Monkey's getting picked second row because all these cunts are fucking retarded. They don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing the order that I think it should go. Then we'll do the one that I think is gonna happen. All right? Okay, I'm gonna put Mika here. I'm gonna put Mika here. Then I'm gonna put Pip. Then I'm gonna put Pip. And then me. And this is humble, guys. I'm just a humble third row. All right? Okay. Then where do we go? Then where do we go? Then where do we go? No, V the Victim's definitely better than me. V the Victim's probably better than Pip as well. Oh, no, Pip is such a good planner, though. Okay, no, we're going to put V the Victim here. We're going to put me there. We're going to put V the Victim here. He's definitely better than me. There's no doubt about it. We'll put me there. Then... Oh, dude, Sync is so good as well. Sync might even be second row. Yeah, I might have to move this. Honestly, I might have to move this. Hang on. Let's go here, 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 here. I think. And then maybe even swap these two. I think Pip and I are pretty much on the same level. He just, like, I'm a little bit better of a PKer, and he's just way better at planning. Well, I'm better at PVM and PKing than Pip, and he's just way better at planning, which, like, planning is, like, a massive part. Okay. There's Sync. Then maybe we go, like, Rakesy. Skidlar, Skill Specs. Go red. All right, then what are we gonna do? Guess last row doesn't matter too much. Coxie's probably the best out of these. No, Sickno is better than Coxie. So let's go there, there, and then, sorry, C Engineer. Sorry, mate. Ah, shit. Okay, green, yellow. All right. Here we go. Blue. Which purple is it? Is that one? No. That one. And red. Okay. That's my order, fellas. That's my order, okay? This is the order that I think it should go in based on how I see them performing, okay? And let me explain exactly why, okay? Bodhi, obvious GOAT. Obvious. He's the best all-rounder. He's not the best PKer. He's not the best PVMer. He's not the best planner. But all of them combined, he's just the best, right? And then, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing that I don't get, right? Everybody, and I mean everybody, says that Bodhi is the best pick here because he's the best all-rounder. And you need someone that is good all-round. And then immediately after they say Bodhi's the obvious first pick, they say Greg's the obvious next pick because he's the best PKer. How the fuck does that make sense? If Bodie's the best all-rounder and then Lake is basically just as good as Bodie, how the fuck are we picking Greg next? It doesn't make any sense. If Bodie is so obviously the first pick that nobody even thinks about someone else being next to him, how are we putting a PKer next to Bodie when you got a Lake? It doesn't make any sense. So that's why my first three are Bodie, Lake, Mutts. I think in terms of all-rounder, these guys are at the top. Lake is nuts in PVM. He's nuts in PvP. Mutts is nuts in PVM and also nuts in PvP. Like, they are very good, bro. They are very good. So I don't understand how people don't put them higher. And then obviously that's when you start getting into the PKs, right? At this point, so the way I see it, guys, the way I see it is, all right, let's say, for instance, all right, let's say that Greg is a better PKer than Mutts, okay? And he is. There's no doubt about it. Greg is a better PKer than Mutts. Now you have to ask yourself, mathematically, how much better than Mutts is Greg? So if you think that Greg is 50 damage better than Mutts throughout the week, right? Let's say in a 1v1, Greg will win against Mutts by 50 damage on the tracker every single time, right? On average, he'll win by 50 damage, yeah? So if we think that Greg is better than Mutts by 50 damage, but Mutts will spend the week grinding out fucking dragon crossbows that give everybody on his team 10 damage, then Mutts is already even with Greg. And then he spends whatever time going to get another item that gives all of his team 5 damage. Now Mutts is 25 damage better than Greg. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So people are just really underestimating. People are really underestimating. You know what I'm saying? What if Greg kills a max set? Go to the last All-Stars and tell me how many people got a max set PK. Go to the last All-Stars and tell me how many fucking max set PKs there were. One. There was one max set PK and it was Torvesta getting a fucking crazy AGS maul. What are we talking about? What if Greg PKs max? Nobody's PKing nothing. Nobody's PKing shit. Nobody's PKing nothing, bro. What are we talking about? And blood money? Guys, you got to remember how easy it is to escape in PvP. All right? Everybody here is good enough to get a freeze and log or a freeze and teleport. Yeah? Everybody here is good enough to do that, especially in singles. Most of the kills are going to come from multi, just like they did last season. You know what I'm saying? Most of the kills are coming in multi, you know? Most of the kills are coming in multi. Anyway, as I was saying, guys, now you get onto the PvPers. Greg, Torvesta, Doobies, Eliop, 61M. I would even hesitate to put 61M lower than like No Monkey, Alfie, Mika, just because his PvP advantage compared to his like PVM skill, I've literally never seen this guy PVM once in my entire life. I think the amount of damage he would get up on these guys in a PvP fight compared to his PVM skills throughout the week, I think he probably should be lower, but we'll just keep it like this. We'll just keep it like this. And then, look, all these guys here, No Monkey, Alfie, Mika, Sync, like, you could move them around. You can move them around. Same with V the Victim. He's very good. Like, these 5 are probably interchangeable in any way. Right? Then Pip, then me. I think Pip and I are very, very close together on this one. I'm better than him at PvP and PVM, but he guys, you underestimate Pip's planning. If we went just off how good a plan could be, Pip would be number one pick. Wouldn't even be close. So him being this low is kind of like, I don't know. I might be underselling him here. So then I would end up on Frame's team, which would be hilarious. Rakesy, Skidler, skill specs. The amount of times he died last season, bro, he should probably be lower. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. So this is how I think it is. This is how I think it should go. This is the order that I think people should be getting picked. Here's how I think it's actually going to go, guys. All right? That's what I think should happen. Here's what I think is going to happen, right? So I think Bodie's going to go first for sure. Then West Ham is probably going to pick Greg. Then Framed will pick Torvesta. Then Reese will pick probably Doobies. Perp will pick Eliop. And then Oda's going to pick... See, this is just tough. Like, does he pick 61M here? Like, I don't know. I don't think 61M's the choice, but will he? Because he's a PKer? Like, but he's also a rookie, so I don't know what he's thinking. To be honest with you. It's so hard, bro. It's actually so hard. All right, we got rid of Bodie, Greg, Torvesta, Doobies, Eliop. Oda wants Lake. He'd pick Lake 100%. He wants Lake. Lake is Oda's favorite. He had Mutts in his mock. Well, he gets 2 picks here, right? So he can pick Lake and Mika. But would he do that? That's the question. Would he do that is the question. Or does he take 61M? Because he might be able to get some of these picks later. But I don't think Lake and Mika make it past second row. All right, we're going to go Lake. I think he'll pick for sure. Then we'll go... It's going to be Mika or 61M. It's going to be one of these two. I don't know which one, though. Sync should be in contention here as well. All right, let's go Mika. I don't know if that's the right pick. I think he's going to pick one of those two. Maybe not the other one. So, then Perp goes 61M for sure. Reese probably goes Be the Victim here. Or Mutts. I would put Mutts here, but Perp's retarded, so he wouldn't. I think he actually probably goes Mutts here. Reese probably goes Mutts. Then Framed will go Sync for sure. They're buddies as well, so he'll definitely be picking him. West Ham probably goes Pip here, to be honest with you. West Ham probably goes Pip here because they're friends and he's a good planner, right? Yo, Nate, thank you for those. He'll probably pick Pip there because they're friends and Pip's a great planner. So then Dino probably takes No Monkey here. Honestly, I think Dino probably goes No Monkey and me here. Because I think Bodie's going to convince Dino that I'm better than I am. And he's going to convince him to pick me. Because he also wants to play with me again. That's my guess. Then we'll go... West Ham probably picks Be the Victim. And then... Alfie for Framed. Then Reese will go Skidler. Perp then goes Skill Specs. for sure. Why can't I never get this purple right, bro? There we go. Then Odoblock probably goes with the Cocker. And maybe Curtis the Clawra. He just runs it back. Round 2 with Curtis the Clawra. Like that. And then Perp. Perp takes Mr. Mammal. I'm telling you, Perp takes Mr. Mammal here. Oh my god, I never get this purple right. Then Reese takes Rakesy. Then Framed takes Sea Engineer. Sea Engineer might even go higher on Frame's team because they're buddies. Then West Ham takes Foe. Sick Nerds last, maybe. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Everyone's so even on this board. It's like, how do you even really differentiate? How do you even really differentiate? Everyone's so even. All right, that's how I think it's going to go. That's how I think it's going to go. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. No way, Oda's picking Curtis over Rakesy? Well, first of all, I think they're pretty even in terms of game skill. And second of all, Oda picked Curtis last season, so he knows what he's going to get. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's it, boys. I don't know. Yeah, man. Dino's picking 4 PVMers. Yeah, dude. Because after the first row, there's heaps of PKers left, hey. Like, after he picks Bodhi and it gets all the way back around to him, there's fucking heaps of PKers left for him to pick, hey. Isn't there? You fucking dumb retard. Perp takes Skidler second. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows, guys? It's like, this is my picks, I reckon. That's how I think it will go. I don't think it's how it should go, but I think that's how it will go, to be honest with you. I think Logical sent me a little thing with what is it? Oh yeah, Oda's holding a giveaway for whoever guesses the right draft pick list. I'm not going to do an entry, but this is apparently the stats. 149 drafts submitted, 149 unique guesses. Damn. Consensus snakeboard. Yeah, there we go. Bodhi goes first 93% of the time. That should be 100, bro. Wait, hang on. How's V the Victim going in 20th and 21st? How's Rakesy going in 16th and 18th? That's crazy. Greg Lake Torvesta Doobies 61M. Damn. So 13% of drafts have me getting picked 17th. Interesting. So I show 2 reserves for each spot. Oh, I see. I see. Damn, I didn't even make it on reserve. Oh, I got reserved at number 22 and 21 and 20. Per pick breakdown. Here we go. What's this? Slot number 20. 21 picks. Wow, hang on. One person has me in slot 7? That's insane. 7? Wait, one person has me in the first slot? Who's doing this shit, bro? What the fuck? The most likely captain, Perp. Damn. Okay. 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 You can go to the home page and see the individual entries. Wait, how do I do that? King Boxer. Oh, here we go. No way you had me in 20th, bro. Like, what the fuck? This guy had me in 20th as well. Yeah, see, now this guy's smart, bro. Don't good dat games. This guy gets it, bro. Mr. Mammal? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. But anyway, guys, my actual draft looks a lot different to everyone else's because I prioritize math and making smart fucking mathematical choices rather than being like, well, 61 mil is a better PKer than no monkey. Like, use your fucking brains, dude. You know what I mean? Let's use our fucking brains a little bit. You know? Put me in the team, coach. I don't think we can do that, actually. I don't know if we can do that at all. Yeah, I think this is a pretty solid list. What's the math on Foe? He's not the best PVMer, and he's not the best PKer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the math, bro. But the way I was explaining it is, let's take me versus Greg, okay? Let's take me versus Greg, okay? Greg beats me in the PvP arena by probably 125 damage every single time. I can write up a plan that probably gets us 12 damage each over the opponent's team, okay? So that means 60 damage from my plan. Then I can probably out PVM Greg by 8 damage per person throughout the week. So what's that? Minus another 40. So on paper, Greg is 25 damage in the final better than me. Right? You see what I'm saying, guys? That's how I think about shit. Yeah, but you can eat heaps more? Kareki, bro. I don't know why the fuck you're in the chat, sat here flaming me, bro, when yesterday you posted this in my Discord, bro. Why are we sat here flaming me when this is your doom log, dude? You done 1,800 deep delves and you've never been past 7, bruv. Like, what are we flaming for? Why would you even think that that's a good idea, bro? When you put this shit in my Discord. What are you talking about? What are we talking about, Kareki, bro? I did the 8? My boy. Congrats. Yeah, but that's the way I look at it. I look at it. And like, these captains don't look at it like that. They don't look at it like that. They just say, oh, well, you want to pick the PvP as first because, and it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy because if everybody picks the PvP as first, then you want to pick the PvP as first because you know the PVMers are going to go, they'll go later. So you're going to be able to pick them later as well. Yeah. So like, even if, for instance, West Ham thinks that No Monkey's a better pick than Greg because No Monkey has been doing heaps. Like, this is hypothetical, by the way, guys. I'm not saying this is a thing. But on paper, No Monkey is 25 damage better than Greg. Even if he thinks that, he doesn't need to pick No Monkey in second spot because he knows that he's going to be available later, if that makes sense. You know what I mean, guys? So it's sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts where all of the captains go for the PKs first because all of the captains go for the PKs first, if that makes sense. Yeah. Thor already said he was happy with last pick. I'll be happy wherever I get picked, bro. I genuinely don't care. This is exactly what happened after last season, guys. I got picked like 23rd or something. And then I played the week and everyone was like, holy fuck, how did he go in 23rd? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what, bro, put me in last, you know? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck at all, dude. The captains on the turns then have to strategize the pick because the finale fights are in reverse order. I don't believe it's reverse pick order. I think you say who the better PVMers are or better PKs are. How come you have Lake so low, but other streamers have him earlier? What? He's first row. What are you talking about? This is, by the way, this is what I think is going to happen, Peevish. This is not where I think he should be. Lake is, I think, second pick, in my personal opinion. I think it goes Bodhi, then Lake, then probably Mutts. I think 1, 2, 3, Bodhi, Lake, Mutts would be my picks. Why would Perp take Elliot? Because Perp is fucking retarded, bro. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? You put Mutts that high? Yes. Easily. Easily. Pretty sure it was confirmed reverse pick order for the finale. Oh, I see. I actually haven't watched the video yet. And I'll be completely honest with you, I don't even know what the rules are this season. So let me have a look. I don't think there's a world where Perp picks Elliot before Elliot. I would be surprised if there's a world where Perp makes it through the fucking week. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way out. Nah. No, solo mission. There's no need for it, bro. There's no need for it, bro. Like, did we have to? Did we actually have to do that? Shit, bruh. He knows. He knows. That's the problem, guys. That's the problem. I think I could go pretty high this season. Only because this entire season is going to be all about Doom. Fucking Treads and Confliction Gauntlets. It's no secret. It's no secret at all. This whole season's going to be about Doom to get those drops. That's why I think I could go high. Because out of everybody on the cast, I have the most experience at Doom. Maybe second most experience. Yeah. That's good. Bro, no way. No. No way they gave Bodhi the lock on the fight case, bro. That was my plan. No way they gave this to Bodhi, bro. That was my plan. Let me see your draft board. You'll have to go back in the VOD DB because I did my how I think it should go, then how I think it's gonna go. I've got two different boards, but no. Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, that's insane. That's crazy. Yo, Mr. Mammal coming in with the 666 host. Thank you very much, Mr. Mammal. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. That's crazy, man. Yo, why is it fucking 24 Diet Cokes on a box, bro?
Welcome to
That's
Deadman
great. That's a good
All-Stars
intro,
Season
dude.
3,
That's
the
a really
most
good intro.
intense competition in old school RuneScape. I am Solo Mission, the host of Deadman All-Stars, and today I'm going to tell you about all the new changes coming this season starting on the 6th of June. If you don't know, Deadman All-Stars is the biggest content creator event in old school. 6 teams of 5 have a week to build their accounts from scratch on a
Nah, hold
private
up, guys. How come last season when it started, I just didn't move?
old school. 6
Look at me. I'm standing right here. Everyone's running. I haven't
teams
moved.
of 5 have a week to build
I didn't do anything for like 3 seconds.
their accounts from scratch on a private Deadman world and then fight to the death in the finale. But before we get into the action, our captains will have some very tough choices to make in the Deadman All-Stars draft. Yes, of course, the draft is back. Captains will take it in turns to pick their teams on the following Snake draft board. The decisions
Multi-ping,
made on
true,
draft
true,
day
true,
are
true, true,
crucial to the success of a team in All-Stars. It's one of the most exciting and important days on the calendar. And this year, you can tune into the draft stream live on all of my streaming platforms at 8 p.m. UK time on Sunday, the 31st of May. Right, let's get into the biggest rule changes. At its core, the All-Stars world is a typical Deadman world, where you have mostly dangerous areas and you also have some safe zones. Well, not anymore. For Season 3, all safe zones have been removed. This completely turns the Deadman meta on its head. The entire All-Stars world is now a battlefield. Grinding that Dragon Defender, you can get PK'd. Escaping from the Stronghold Slayer Cave, not anymore. From Lumbridge to Ardoin to...
This really doesn't change that much, if I'm completely honest with you guys. It really doesn't change that much. Because, like, the only thing it changes is, like, instead of taking a house tab everywhere or, like, a teleport to fucking Ardy or whatever, you're just going to have to take a Ring of Returning. Just teleport straight to the GE. Other than that, like, it's freeze escape most places anyway, so...
Relica to the Gnome Stronghold. It's all dangerous now. But I'm not a complete psychopath. Varrock will be a safe haven for players in Season 3 with its normal safe zone boundaries. Players will spawn, respawn, and be able to home teleport to the safety of the Grand Exchange, which is also where we see our next change. No, we're not letting people use the GE. Players can still only trade with their team members in All-Stars and their new designated team storage NPC. This system is a replacement for safety deposit boxes where teams can store any tradable items with a maximum of 40 slots available. This will save our competitors so much time juggling gear between them and waiting around for their teammates to trade. Now, it wouldn't be a modern Deadman without some sigils, but this time sigils will empower our competitors to play aggressively but without the tedious grinding. The sigils of consistency, finality, aggression, rampage, arcane swiftness, gunslinger, swashbuckler, and lightbearer will all be available in every competitor's bank on spawn. There
Yeah,
won't
that's
be a way to
crazy.
gain any more than the base sigils this Deadman.
That's really, really, really crazy for, like, the start. Consistency, aggression, and fucking gunslinger to start with, like, pretty nuts, right?
Gain any more than the base sigils this Deadman. So that means no sigil RNG and no point farming because the use of the Deadman Skull Shop has been removed. And that
I didn't like that change. Not using the rest of the sigils, like the PVM ones. I was like, I'm glad they took out like fucking fortification and shit like that, but like I don't know. I feel like they should have had the other PVM sigils in for just PVMing, you know?
brings me on to a broader point. A lot of the changes brought in with Deadman Annihilation were to help the casual player, and as a result will be rolled back for Deadman All-Stars. All-Stars will retain the more cutthroat aspects of Deadman to keep things competitive, so we're bringing back bank keys, harsher PJ mechanics, and multi.
I appreciate you,
It's
Jeremy.
not all
Thank you,
grind,
mate.
though. Every year I like to spice up the quest auto-completion so the progression feels different each season. This year our competitors will be given the Desert Treasure pre-quests, but not Desert Treasure itself. Regicide, one small favor, Beneath Cursed Sands, and Monkey Madness 2 will all be auto-completing. That's pretty generous if you ask me, and I've got some more help for them too. All God Swords from God Wars Dungeon will drop whole, and all next uniques are dropped in their fully completed state. Arims has been removed from the Barrows drop table and replaced with extra Carol's drops. And lastly, our competitors will be using a RuneLite plugin this year, so they're going to have to find something to put on their feet for once. These changes have all been made to spice up the gear selection.
Damn, what the hell? A Vernic Shreds come out and now we get a boot slot? That's crazy.
Season 3 and keep the progression fresh. But one thing that will
Who could
never
have seen
change
that
in
one
All-Stars
coming?
is a fan favorite, the breaches. In Deadman All-Stars, breaches spawn once per day at 8 PM UK time, exclusively in multi-combat. A Deadman All-Stars breach lasts for 30 minutes, skulls a player when they attack a monster, and drops specific PvP weapons at a rating 1 in 90 and specific corrupt weapons at a rating 1 in 80. Breaches are once again at predetermined locations this year, and some have a little twist. Breach 1 takes place in the Giant Mole Lair under Falador on the 6th of June. Keep in mind that in Season 3 there are no safe zones, so Falador is dangerous. Breach 2 is a classic location at Rogue's Castle. Breach 3 takes place in Al Kharid, but for this to be suitable for a breach, I've had the multi-combat area extended here in All-Stars. Breach 4 is in the middle of the world.
You know what's fucking crazy, guys? Is when I asked Jagex to do this for me 3 or 4 years ago for the last Battle Royale, they told me it was impossible. They cannot and will not ever change multi-combat areas because it would affect the main game.
Breach, I've had the multi-combat area extended here in All-Stars. Breach 4 is in the middle of the wilderness, Breach 5 is the iconic spot in Valamor, Breach 6 is in Tazar, and Breach 7 is on Ape Atoll, with the final
They just don't like you, bro.
on
I know.
Day 8, which once again has had its multi-combat area extended for All-Stars. There's no doubt that the breaches are the catalyst for some of the best content in Deadman All-Stars, and this year, strap in, because I'm packing the schedule with even more conflict. Introducing missions. 2 times a day, a new mission will be posted in-game. This will put teams in a race against each other to be the first to complete a task. Missions will vary in difficulty, but always involve killing a monster, and will be a great way to create some action outside of the meta All-Stars spots. For example, let's say the mission is to defeat the Chaos Elemental. Teams don't know what the missions will be in advance, so they'll have to react quickly to the mission to get the reward. But the mission doesn't end when the Chaos Elemental dies. It will drop the mission totem. This is a brand new item that needs to be transported back to the totem trader at the Grand Exchange in order to claim the mission reward. However, the mission totem has some very unique properties. When picking up the mission totem, the player receives a red Deadman skull, and this is visible to everyone. The totem holder needs to try and escape the situation, because if they die, the totem will be dropped to the killer, effectively allowing the killer to steal the mission completion and deliver the totem to the totem trader to claim the reward for themselves. This system will drive some incredible content this year, as some of the mission rewards will be top tier gear. Missions occur on a schedule 4 hours either side of the breach at 4 PM UK time and midnight UK time. Competitors
Look at these. The tier 1s, bro.
know the tier of reward on offer for each mission, but we'll have to wait until the time comes to know the exact reward and what the mission is. The rewards range from tier 4, which will be useful items for during the week, to tier 1, which will offer best in slot gear for the finale. Speaking of the finale, not much is changing here. Each team will line up in reverse draft order and then fight.
I'll tell you one thing that's changing. First of all, why have you shown this twice? That's fucked up. Second of all, one thing that is definitely changing from this year and last year is Odablock's IP address.
To the death. But I am bringing it back to basics, as sigils will be banned this season, along with the traditional ban list. Players will also never fight with anything less than the base supplies, but they do, however, have a way to increase their odds in the finale. In Season 3, kill incentives will move to a blood money system, where not all kills are treated equally. Kills on earlier days will reward less blood money than kills on later days. Kills in single combat will reward more blood money than kills in multi-combat. And the impact of deaths have been greatly reduced across the board. Blood money is a team resource and it can never go negative. Kills are more incentivized than deaths are punished, and blood money can only be used to purchase things in the finale shop once the competition week is over. We've got some spicy goods on offer here. PvP
Brews are expensive, dude. I think this blood money is going to be less impactful than people think. Because you get, like, what? Did they show the how much you get for a kill? Yeah, here. So, like, if you get a singles kill on the last day, you get 6 blood money. And then one brew is 6. So the chances of any team getting a VLS, like, that's a lot of kills. That is a lot of kills. The Vengeance Trinket is pretty good, but it only has 2 charges, right? So Brew's a massive upgrade. It's the best upgrade here almost by far. VLS would only outdo it, but in terms of per blood money, it's definitely the best.
For once per team, and prayer scrolls, vengeance trinkets, and brew upgrades get progressively more expensive with each purchase. This system will lead to a more competitive finale and allow teams to catch up if they fall behind. And that's important because
no save zones. People are going to get farmed by roamers. No. People just wildly overestimate how many kills people are going to get every time. I don't know why they always overestimate how often people are going to die, because it's dead man mode at the end of the day. Like, it's really not hard to escape. There's going to be people that die for sure, but like, if I'm doing a fucking Slayer task with 8-10 brews in my inventory, and even Odor Block gets on me, I'm going to be able to freeze and log 90% of the time. You know what I mean?
This year's finale will be the biggest ever. Join us live from Chicago on the 20th of June on the official Old School Twitch channel. Coverage will start at 7 PM UK time, so tune in to see your favorite creators go head to head on the live stage. Before then, I'll be posting daily highlight videos to this Solo Mission YouTube channel, so make sure you're subscribed here. I will also be hosting a new daily spectator stream on my Solo Mission.
That's the Battle Royale. Yo, I didn't get any sort of royalty for this footage, bro. What the fuck?
Kick channel. This will be the best way to keep up with all the action in All Stars. We've got improved camera tools to help give you all the analysis and live stats throughout the week. Lastly, a massive thank you to Jagex for partnering with me once more for Deadman All Stars. It's insane that in 2 years it's gone from an idea to pretty much selling out a 4,000 person venue in the
it's pretty crazy.
Thank you to everyone for the support. I hope you guys enjoy the changes this season, and I will see you for day 1 on the 6th of June.
Shit, bro. Yeah, so I mean, there's some big changes this year. I really feel for Joel, because it's hard to make meaningful changes to an event like this, because people are just so unbelievably good these days. Like, people are so unbelievably good that it's really hard to make meaningful changes that will actually affect how the week is going to go. So as far as things that he can do, I think he's done pretty well here, man. I think he's done pretty well. But as far as it making the event much different, I don't think it's going to make it much different at all. The meta is still going to be roaming multi and getting hella kills, because it is 10 times easier to get 3 kills in multi than it is to get 1 kill in singles. 10 times easier. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, let's go on Odorblocks right hand. I'm definitely not going first row, bro. I'll tell you that much. Definitely not going first row. So yeah, it's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good. Be interesting to see the draft order. I already have a plan. I already know what I'm gonna convince my team we need to do. So yeah. That's it. That's it. Pip's already uploaded his fucking... No way, Pip has already uploaded this shit, bro. Oh, this is a tier list? Not mock draft order. All right, hang on. Let's just skip to the part where he's talking about me. Where the hell am I? I'm not even on there. Where the fuck am I? I'm not even on there. Am I tripping? Your Port Kazard? Oh. C tier. No way I was on Pip's team last year and he still put me in C tier. This is crazy.
Being efficient. And this is what I'm Eevee. This is no, but he's an easy S for me. I think these three are probably the only S tier players in the cast and captains this year. These three are just a level above everyone else, I would say. All right, this is not Port Kazard. Port Kazard would be an S tier. Sadly, he dropped out, and this is what Eevee Escape is going to be. Eevee Escape was on my team last year, and he's another person that is just generally pretty damn efficient at doing anything. Expected value, he loves running the numbers. He loves being efficient. That being said, he did not have the best finale performance. I'm not kidding.
True.
I think he drank like 2 or 3 beers. He
3
was
beers?
shaking a bunch, and then he drank 2 or 3 beers, and then he just like came alive. It was kind of funny. So maybe...
And so let's be honest, compared to a lot of other people, I actually did have a good finale performance. It's my first fight was really bad. Then I drank 3 beers and I locked the fuck in, dude. And so let me tell you, I'm going to be having fucking 4 or 5 beers before I go on stage at All Stars. There's going to be no shaking, bro. I'm going to be locked the fuck in, dude.
Maybe the play is to get a couple beers in him before he goes on stage.
It's true.
And honestly, I could see him doing that. I want to put him in...
too. That's what I'm going to do. Yes.
For the biggest, the largest, but I think he's actually probably top of C. He's very good at Doom, and having someone who's good at Doom that can stay in there as long as possible, because it is a dangerous area outside Doom. So having someone that can consistently deep delve to get your uniques, I think Doom will really be a hotspot this year. Doobie Dobies, also on my team last year.
Well, fair enough. I think high C is a bit... I would put myself in B for sure, but... yeah. Wait, where does he put himself? Wait, where does he put himself? No, we got to see this shit. Hang on.
I think he's been practicing a shit ton this year. And did he comfortable putting him? There's just, you know, a lot of incentive. Oh, I'm shit. You know, I'm bottom of B. Don't pick me. I want to go as late in the draft as possible. So I don't think I'm even going to rate myself. I really wish this would
pussy,
change
bro. Actual pussy, bro.
Is pretty strange. All right, well, with this made, let's do a quick mock draft.
Here we go.
10 picks or so. Really could go either way.
Damn, you think it's going to go that low?
No monkey. We'll kind of just pick based on who they want to play with. Like, I bet West Ham would probably pick Coxie because he wants to play with him. Framed would pick Sink because they're good friends. I think Reese would probably pick Be the Victim. Perp would probably pick Eevee Escape. Odablock, I think, would probably pick Alfie and No Monkey. Comes back around to Perp and Curtis. Reese is probably picking Sick Nerd.
Interesting.
Probably picking C Engineer. They're good friends.
Perp ain't letting skill specs go past twice.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Yeah, he's probably just going to want to have a fun week in the end. But the way I perform will entirely be based on who picks me, okay? If I get picked by Dino, I know I'm on Bodie's team. I'm going to be trying to win. If I get picked by West Ham, I'm probably going to be trying to win. You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite just chatting streamer. Am I in the wrong category? No, I'm in the RuneScape. What the fuck? I'm talking about RuneScape. If I get picked by Framed, I'm probably going to be trying to sabotage him. If I get picked by Reese, I'm probably going to drink 24 Diet Cokes a day. If I get picked by Odablock, I'm definitely going to try and win. If I get picked by Perp, brother, I'm not even logging in. You know what I'm saying, guys? If I get picked by Perp, I'm not even logging in, bro. What's the point? What's the point? Why would I even log in, bro? You know? Are you even flying to Chicago? If I'm on Perp's team, I'm not leaving Australia, bro. I'll tell you that much for free. You can go Coke for Coke with Reese. I think I would out Diet Coke Reese. That's saying a lot. I think I would do it. I think I can rip that. You can't sabotage Kevin Framed like that. Oh, I think I can, bro. I think I can. You know, me and Kevin framed the enemies for life, bro. So, you know, kind of have to. I kind of have to sabotage him. Otherwise, what kind of a man would I be? You know? If he's going to be drinking 40s in the South Side during the event, well, what is most likely going to happen? Hang on 1 second. What's most likely going to happen is I'm going to just go out in the crowd while we're waiting and just go get beers at the bar. Like, I'm just going to go get beers at the bar, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I want to hear the framed lore. In every season of Gillinor Games, we've just been on opposite alliances. So we've always had a rivalry. So if Perp picks you, we can do another giveaway for your tickets and accommodation. True. That's so true, actually. Damn, dude. So yeah, I don't know, guys. It's going to be a week full of mock drafts and people talking about who's what kind of pick. But end of the day, guys, end of the day, and I'm being so for real right now, I play this event for fun and for money, right? And it doesn't matter if I get picked first or I get picked last. I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna make money. So it don't matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Every mock draft I've seen today has really good things to say about you, which should feel good. Hey, I've been trying. Oda said they knew the order before today by accident. The order of captains. It wasn't by accident. It got announced to us last week. Really good things to say about you as a person, not a player. I'll take that, bro. I'll take that every day of the week. If you're picked first or last, you're with Dino, who will likely have Bodhi on it. And that is true. Very true. Oh, speaking of Insane Souls, I just got a message saying that my new Amex will be here within 7 business days. So, wait, unless I already have it in my app. I don't know what my password is, bro. Yeah, something like that, bro. Something like that. Spending time? Guys, listen, you know I'm all about the expected value. I found out, like, that the guy that won the All-Stars giveaway is flying from Australia. So I went to Amex and I already have an Amex, but I signed up to get a new Amex that is the Qantas one that gives me bonus points when booking with Qantas. And also, if I spend $5,000 in the first 3 months, I get like 100,000 Qantas points. And the flights themselves are going to cost $5,000. You know what I mean? So I'm just playing smarts here. Now I can fly to Indonesia first class, you know? Speaking of which, kemarin sore saya sudah minta dia datang besok pagi, tapi dia bilang nanti malam dia capek dan mau tidur, jadi dia mau datang besok siang. Kemarin sore, yesterday morning, I already asked him to come tomorrow morning, but he said Shit, bro. I don't even know what Nanti means. If Kamaran is yesterday and Besok is tomorrow, Nanti and Hari Ini is today, what the fuck can Nanti be? Okay, maybe it's like this evening. He is tired and wants to sleep. So he wants to come tomorrow afternoon. Fuck! Kemarin Sore means yesterday afternoon, not yesterday morning. Everything else was perfect. Wait. What does Nanti mean? What does Nanti mean? Nanti means later, but it refers to later today, not a future today. Nanti Malam is later tonight. So Nanti Sore is later this afternoon. And what did I say? Nanti Malam. Oh, later this evening. Okay. Shit, bruh. Learning another language is hard, guys. It really is. It really is. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Fellas. Tonight, I think, is going to be the blog. I feel like the summer sweep up is coming tonight. Please be right. Please be right, dude. Please be right. God, I hope I'm right, man. I'm still trying to buy the items. I still haven't got all of them, to be honest with you. If I had to guess how much I have, let me just check. Of the 20 bill that I got off Oda, I think I've spent probably 15, to be honest. I probably spent about 15 of the 20. So, yeah, we'll see. Do you speak any other languages? Will you obfuscate the framed sabotage or let us in? So at the moment, I speak English, obviously. I'm learning to speak Indonesian, and I also speak over women. So, yeah, quite a few languages. Wasn't there a post saying there was a campfire discussion thing Friday? Was this on Twitter? Old school RuneScape. Cozy up for a catch-up accompanied by a news post this Friday. Oh, it's this Friday.
If you want a much deeper look at all of the content coming to Old School in the near future,
then join us on YouTube for the brand new Old School RuneScape Campfire on the 29th of May.
Okay, well, I assume that's when the summer sweep-up's coming, right? The 29th of May then. So I've got a couple more days. Shit, bruh. Okay. I got a few more days. We'll get that done for sure. I'm hoping I'm right, guys. The thing is, the item that I'm invested in, I know I'm not the only one thinking this. And let me tell you why I know I'm not the only one thinking this. Because the price has been steadily going up. I haven't been able to get all of the buyers. And because the price has been steadily going up, based on the current price of the item, if I was to actually sell all of mine before the thing comes out, right? I would have already profited 3 bill. But if I'm right and it is gonna be in the fucking post, then I'll probably make like 30. So I'm risking it, dude. I could sell right now and be 3 bill in profit, or I could risk it, bro. You know? We'll see. In the finale, there's a 2-way tie, and it's a drinking game. Who would you be scared to go against? No one. Why does Specs making peeling a carrot look so hard?
Good day. Good fucking day. Now simply fletch the carrot. Simply fletch the carrot. Good day. Good fucking day. Now simply fletch the carrot. Simply fletch the carrot.
Bro, what is he doing? Like, what is he actually doing? I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. First a keyboard, now a carrot. What the fuck is this guy? Bro, legit. That shit's crazy. I ain't even gonna cap with you. That shit's crazy. All right, fellas. So, that's that. We need to finish up the Zulrah video this morning. So we need to do like a budget set for magic and a budget set for range, and see what kind of money we can get for those, film it for the video, and then move on. Go to some Doom. Probably also going to end early today, guys. I won't lie. I still am high as fuck from last night. So I need to go lie in bed and have an existential crisis, most likely. All right. So what did I do for budget last year? Let's have a look. Is an All-Stars capped on daily hours this season? Of course. Where are we going? EVscape, Zulrah. Wow, you're so cool. Don't even get me started, Bicky. Skates brought home some joints last night and really wanted to smoke them. And I was like, okay, sure, let's do it. And I literally freaked the fuck out. I thought I was going to die. So, no jokes today. Uh, 2025, here we go. Expected. What did I use for the shit mage gear? So to be fucked up if we messed with you? Don't do that. Like, what the fuck? Oh, we got twin flame staff. I forgot about that. Oh, shit. Wait. I used a mage and range switch? Oh, yeah. Well, in mid-tier gear, you're not going to go in just fucking ranged only, are you? Okay. So let's get a twin flame staff and Arams. All right, let's do this. Ever heard of the saying, no thanks? I've had repeated bad experiences with weed. I had one bad experience with weed before this, Bicky. When I was a literal child. Like, what are you talking about? Twin flame stuff. But yeah, I told her after last night, bro, that's it. Never again. Never again, bro. Let's get some blood bark. Blood bark. I'm sure I have an Nicole in here, right? Until Friday? No, definitely not. I'm done, bro. That shit freaked me out so much. I'm not even kidding. What boots? Maybe some Ariana Grandes? Do we have Torm?
Yeah.
I'm sure that we had Torm, right? Yeah. Tormented bracelets. If only you had the same experience with cheeseburgers. Literally, bro. How good would my life be? Like, I wish cheeseburgers terrified me, bro. Life would be so much easier. Okay, that's the mage gear. We'll put the Ring of Suffering on. Tome. Yep. Don't have a tome. Tome of Fire. They're scared of you instead. Yeah, they are. All right, Searing Page. Put those in. Okay, perfect. Then for ranged, we'll go with the Eclipse set. Do I have one of those? No, I don't. Put the T-bow away. Keep the quiver out. Eclipse. Armor sets. Bang. So that's the range kit. We'll grab an Anguish. Blowpipe. I don't have one of those either. Lovely. Blowpipe. There we go. Strength Amir over Anguish. Why the fuck would I do that, bro? You any good at PKing? No, I suck at it, mate. I'm terrible at PKing. Let's get some Dragon Darts. No, probably Amethyst Darts, actually, if we're going budget. Okay. Am I missing something? Yeah, some Van Braces. What kind of gloves should I get? Barrows gloves, maybe? I guess. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Let's go get on the normal spellbook. Then we're going to want Fire Wave. Empty this. Let's fill it back up with blood runes. Where the blood runes at? I don't have any blood runes, bro. Like, what the fuck? What's happening? So mostly boss / random shit. I don't really do anything in RuneScape, brother. People kind of just watch me because I'm funny. Or like funny to laugh at, maybe. I don't know. In terms of actual gameplay, I'm kind of like skill specs, dude. Air rune. Because you're fat and funny. I don't think being fat has anything to do with me being funny, to be completely honest with you. I think I'd be just as funny if I was skinny. Okay. Then put those away. We don't need the teleports. So let's go. Ranging potion. Then we want some ancient brews. No, there's a. What's the other one called? Brew. No, forgotten brew. No, it's ancient brew, isn't it? It's ancient brew. Okay, ancient brew. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And anti-venom. Forgotten is higher. Forgotten brew. Okay, let's go. Wait, I don't even really need a Forgotten Brew. It's not like I need to boost my fucking magic level. This is going to be a waste of money. Let's just put this away, dude. All right. To BJ's. Thought you were casting? Yeah, so did I, mates. And then poor Kazard pulled out. All right. We got to record this for the video, guys. Got to record this for our video. Here we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the budget set. I wouldn't even call this a budget set. It's more like a mid-game set. Why do I have 38,000 GP in my inventory? That's for the ground now. So we have the Mage with the Twin Flame Staff. Obviously going to be casting Firewave with this one. Tornado Bracelet and Suffering with the Anguish. Zenites, they are expensive, but I feel like they are most definitely achievable for mid-game players, especially if you're killing Zulrah. And then, of course, you got the full Eclipse Moon for the range bonus here. On the other side. So let's see how many kills we can get in an hour and track the kind of GP per hour we're getting as well. Bang. That's how you do it, boys. That's how you fucking do it. All right, let's get some music going. Let's get some music going. We got an hour at Zulrah. Bosh. Yeah, this Twin Flame kind of goes fucking hard, bro. That intro gave me a stiffy? What? First guy to kill Zulrah listening to Coldplay? There is no way I'm the first person to ever kill Zulrah listening to Coldplay, bro. There's just no way. Nice. Pretty chill kill there, guys. What the fuck? We take that. That's a 1 minute 7 second to start it off. This is better than some of the kills in Max. What the fuck? It's better than some of the kills I got in Max. Oda is always trash talking his team in All Stars. It's fun to watch. What prompted you to say that? What made you think to say that? Well. Hope you make it big with your G investment. Appreciate it. You recorded the voiceover, Phil? No, I haven't, Mike. I haven't finished up the video yet. So, I also got so high last night, I thought I was going to die. So I'm sort of just recovering from that at the moment. Well. Gonna have to dock your pay, then dock you personally? Wait, what do you mean dock me personally? What does that even mean? But yeah, I'll record the voiceover straight after stream. But this is like, I'm still finishing the video, Mikey. It's not even done. Ash will have that today. And then we'll do Vorkath tomorrow. What the fuck, Stefan? One in 1,000 end the stream. Number 11. Not today. We have some Zora clips from yesterday, though. Yes, Ash has already done that one, right? It was uploaded today, right? I'm fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead, bro. Yeah, I'm still here. How slow is the Twin Flame start? Is this 6 tick? All right, wasn't too bad. 3 kills in 5 minutes. Not bad. If I'm hard stuck on Desert Treasure 2 and my friend does it for me, will I get banned? If your friend does Desert Treasure 2 for you and you get banned, I'll literally eat my own penis on stream, bro. Even my wife's boyfriend said he won't pay for my membership anymore. What do? Stop sucking him off, bro. You know? You got to take something that he loves away from him. Throw back to when you ate a hat for your video. Take me back, bro. Take me back. Bonus. Oh, I gotta do some Doom practice this week, boys. Oh, I gotta do some Doom practice this week. The peaks as we can run from the family, the love. All night, moonlight. Oh. Oh, shit! Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. We made some money. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Guys, it's so hard. Guys, it's so hard to get excited about a drop like that these days. When like this merch that I'm doing on the GE is probably going to make me 30 billion gold. Like it's hard to be like, I just made 3 mil, you know? Like, just don't hit like it used to. Give it to me, lad. I'll take it then. Is your merch Raids 4 related? I'll tell you what I'm merching, Chief Punts. I'll tell you what I'm buying, bro. And I'm buying heaps of them. Fucking ultra thin condoms, bro. So I can feel your dad inside. Never mind. Nights. The RuneScape community is crazy, guys, because if I share my merches, I'm a fucking market manipulator. But if I don't tell everyone, then I'm a fucking dog cunt for not sharing. Pick one! Pick one, dude! Desiree, moonlights. Insider trading versus market manipulation. People bitch either way. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much research I do or how much proof of the research that I've done. I will always be marked as an insider trader. It doesn't matter, bro. Would you buy black chins for on average? 24.26. Are you good at Doom? I'm going to tell you what I told the rest of the captains that were in my fucking DMs asking if I was good at Doom, brother. I'm going to tell you exactly what I told them. I'm not going to sit here and fucking convince them why they should pick me, okay? They should be convincing me to not get picked earlier. I don't need to convince nobody of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and beg it, bro. You want to win? You pick me. It's simple as that. Just want to give it all to me. We'll see, Jeremy. I think it's pretty unlikely considering his position in the draft order. Did you tell Perp you've never tried Doom? I should tell him that, actually. Yo, Joey Rushes, thank you for the sub, bitch. Appreciate you, mates. Play full screen? Fuck no, bro. Talking to people around the hood, and they were saying we need an EVscape Reese hookup. Look, guys, I'm gonna tell you something, and like, I don't often toot my own horn, okay? I don't often say things that are egotistical to try and gas myself up. I'm just not that kind of guy. But whatever team I end up on is gonna be the best vibes team. Simple as that. No problem. Figured I'll support you since I do nothing but leech off those sweet YouTube shorts. Oh, my guy. Appreciate you. Yeah, he's definitely not making a livable wage. I'll tell you that much for free. It's not gonna work for me. I've been with you. Taco. Fucked up, should've known how to face. Catch the rhythm, was your poop up against me, or was she tipsy? I've had enough convo for 24. A picture from across the room. AFL or NRL? AFL, mates. I'm Victorian. Why not? A fucking good time never hurt nobody. Joey. Oh, like we're in a marriage. But on our level 2, what lovers do. All right, trip number 2. That was a 10-minute. Oh, I didn't reset the tracker. No. I don't know how many we fucking did. Hang on. What do we start on? 82? So we started at 81. So by the time we get to 91, that'll be 10. So we've done 8. 8 kills so far. Okay. Shut up, Noodles. You don't know how we say it. Guess me. Ooh, is she tipsy? I had enough gumbo for 24. I'll picture from across the room. What are your geopolitical thoughts on this? Let's have a look.
Go over here! Yeah! I got 2 eyes for you, mama! Shot you! Better if I can, motherfucker! Get him back! Hey, what up, guys? Well, fuck you.
Stefan, this was uploaded 2 minutes ago. How did you find this? How did you find this? It was uploaded 2 minutes ago. All right, dude. What the fuck? That's insane. That's actually crazy. Maybe it's his favorite creator. True. That dude really just living his best life, you know? He's just out here enjoying himself. Work your body. Unforgettable. Need to get you alone. I'll never be that happy in my entire life. I'm that happy every day, bro. No cap. Gotta do what lovers do. I got a bone to pick. I don't want you monkey mouth motherfuckers sitting in my throne again. I'm mad, but I ain't stressed. Why can't Amazon deliver a package, man? There must be something wrong with my P.O. box, Duke. I gotta give him a call, bro. Can you run more ads, please? I have turbo. My ads are at max, bro. They're capped out. Save that one for tomorrow, Stefan. Save that shit for tomorrow, bro. But most of y'all sharing bars like you got a bottom bunk in a two-man sale. A two-man sale. Is Charlie worth specking before phase? Maybe. Maybe. Wow. Where's yeah. 24/7, 365 days times 2. I was contemplating getting on stage just to go back to my hood, see the enemy and say, bitch, where were you when I was walking in? Now I run the gang, got the whole world talking king, cause everybody wanna cut their legs off. Black man taking no loss. Bitch, where were you? Now I run the gang, got the whole world talking king, cause everybody wanna cut their legs off. Everybody's suicidal. They don't even need my help. The shit is elementary. Y'all probably go to jail. And my Betty Boo too. Turning Winnie Boo Boo. Okay. Can those 1v1 reps in with Zora? I don't need to get 1v1 reps in, brother. Nobody expects me to perform well in the finale. Nobody's expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to practice. Unlucky Steven. Need you on Otis team. Raise your stocks, brother. Clap, bro. If he doesn't pick me second row, that's his fault, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and convince him. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and convince him. He needs to use his brain and realize why I'm good in the second row. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he's retarded. You can convince him. I ain't gonna sit here and beg it, bro. I'm not going to sit here and beg it, bro. If he wants to win, he'll pick me. If he doesn't, he'll pick someone else. Easy as that, bro. Well. You playing in Chicago? Of course. It's a live finale, bro. What do you think? They're just going to leave me at home? UNO still 1-1? We are, yeah. We're still 1-0, dude. Is this dead man training? Nah, I need to get a couple videos out. Got to get a couple videos out before All Stars. So we're doing the yearly Zora video, the yearly Vorkath video. And then simple and clean, I'm just going to be at Doom for the rest of the week, bro. Practicing. That's my unique selling point for this All Stars, is how good I am at Doom. So... Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Need a guide for Doom? Nah, I think I'm okay, thanks, mate. You got all the Doom CAs? No, I don't, but I do have perfect Doom, so that's the only one that matters. Yeah, I might do my resume again this year, fan. I did a written resume for the last one. Might rip it again. It was pretty funny. Hope you get on an entertaining team, because I can't watch people on teams with streams I don't like. They're just so annoying. Fair enough, mate. I feel like I have a pretty good ability to make whatever people I'm hanging out with, you know, be sort of on my level. You know what I mean? Shut up, fans. There's no Spark. Max spending 12 hours in the Warriors Guild this year. I wonder why I did... No way! 2 drops? What the fuck? The boppers were entertaining last year. That's the thing. That was Pip's whole plan. Pip's whole plan was boppers. And then second day, the Fight Caves lockdown was my whole plan. And those are the 2 best parts of All-Stars last year, basically. The boppers on day 1, and then the Fight Caves lockdown day 2. Pretty universally the best moments of All-Stars last year. So, I don't know. My stocks are up, bro. My stocks are up. What's up, Blue SD? How you doing, beast? Chains and whips excite me. Come on, I like it, like it. Are the teams made? No, the draft order has been made, but the actual draft hasn't. Camping MM2 was the real thrill. Well, everyone has it auto-completed this year, so who knows? Let's go blue. Stop making me yawn. I'm already falling asleep. That one's my bad, bro. That one's my bad, all right? You ain't got no life. No. Cups with the ice, and we do this every night. I don't drink it rice. Got it, got it. So I spend it how I like. You ain't in life. Looks like a big overall improvement on last year. On what? What? Oh, like the rules? Yeah, true. Orange Mints or Super Booth? Bro. After last night, logical? Neither, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, bro. Trust me. Type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. Cups with the ice, and we do this every night. Price. Is Kick ever going to get more 1 in 1,000 stock? Yeah, one day it will. I swear I turned it back on. But the problem is I turn it back on and immediately 5 people do it. I want to turn it off straight away. So they need to introduce like a cooldown like on Twitch. If someone redeems 1 in 1,000 on Twitch, no one can do it for half an hour, which is perfect. That's exact right amount of time, you know? That I like. You ain't gonna life. Cups with the ice, and we do this every night. So I spend it how I like. Yeah, I'm just sacrifice. And I'ma tell it, I ain't living right. Would you be better at PVM than the rest? I am a very good all-rounder, Bilson. Very good all-rounder. No, I'm not the best PVMer. I'm not the best PKer. But I'm the whole package. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Bodhi if he had an extra chromosome. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, no. If Escape's better at planning than most, that's the other part of it, mates. That's the other part of it. $199 mod / ban. If this is a 27, he gets a mod. If it's anything else, he gets banned. Wow. And enjoy the perm. It's been fun having you here. Didn't think I'd ever hear about you trying weed after the story I heard a while ago. Well, so that was when I was 23, right? That was when I was 23. I freaked out on weed. And then I've tried it a couple times since then and had an enjoyable experience. But then, yeah, last night, dude, nah. That was a fucking wig out, bro. Maybe it's the smoking side or too much at once. I definitely had way too much at once. But I had like a quarter of a joint, guys. Like, I've previously smoked a whole joint to myself and I was fine. Last night I had a quarter of one and I literally freaked the fuck out. Thought I was going to die, bro. I swear I got spiked, brother. I'm telling you. This new shit's way too strong, bro. I guess so, man. I guess so. That's what everyone thinks. It's just a panic attack. I've never had a panic attack in my life, bro. I think I had a drug-induced psychosis, bro. You know what Skates was saying? Because, like, okay. So, she had 3/4 of that joint, and I had 1/4, right? And I fucking freaked out, bro. And she said, because she's a veteran, that was probably the 4th time in my life I've ever smoked weed, and I'm 32. She smoked every day for like 10 years. She got off it finally, but like we've done it together occasionally a few times, right? She's a veteran. And so I'm freaking out. And so is she, dude. So is she. But she's like a veteran, so she's not freaking out. You know what I'm saying? So she said like she's trying not to freak out to freak me out more because she knows that I just need like a calm environment, right? But she said she was sat there and because she's freaking out, she's thinking, damn, he's really freaking out. And she goes, what if he's in like a fucking psychosis and does something crazy, like jumps off the balcony or fucking kills me? I was like, dude, I had no control of my body last night. I was freaking out something like that was going to happen. Like, we were both just hella wigging out, dude. Like, not good. Not good. No munchies to grub on to come down a little? Well, that's what happened. Skates was like, have this chocolate, it'll make you feel better. And it did. It did make me feel better, but like, it got worse before it got better, dude. It got worse before it got better. Was it a medical strain or some shit? I'm pretty sure the chick that Skates bought it off is prescribed it. Yeah. So, I don't know. Did you get the trying to stand up and your legs don't work thing? I got the trying to grab the can of Coke and my hands didn't work. Like, nah, no good. Probably wasn't clean weed. Never heard of a smoking experience like that. Maybe, but I mean, Skates said she, like, in the early days, smoked too much one time and freaked out like this, so she gets it. So, I don't know. But it was like, it was a quarter of a joint, bro. Like, daylight. It can do that. Some people are just affected mentally more. Yeah, I guess so. Smoke more, you almost push through the barrier. No, guys, I'm telling you, based on how I felt last night, I was literally one puff of a joint away from never coming back. I was one puff of a joint away from losing my mind forever, bro. I'm lucky I made it out of that shit. I'm fucking lucky I made it out of that shit, bro. Bum, bum, bum. What the fuck did you smoke? That's what I'm saying, bro. What was in this fucking joint, dude? Because I wigged out. How long is this going to last? Bro, I literally said that to Skates and she laughed at me. She couldn't fucking stop herself from laughing. I go, how long is this going to last? And she was like, oh, she laughed and then she goes, maybe half an hour. And I was timing how long it was going to take for me to feel normal again by how many Simpsons episodes had gone past. Bruv, I was Dunskies. I was Dunskies. Only ever had that kind of experience when eating homemade edibles. I was fucked up for 3 days. So I've tried edibles once, and that's what happened. That's what happened. I was fucked up for 3 days after the edibles, and I've smoked weed 3 times after that. Fine. I had a fine experience. It was fun. I was chilled out. I got the giggles. Bro, this one? Nah, bro. Nah. Hell nah. That's the last time I ever do drugs, guys, and I swear to God it is. I will never do drugs again. That, bruh. Nah, we good. We good, dude. Don't say cap, bro. No, I'm serious. That genuinely freaked me out. I was genuinely terrified last night. What if you're still just watching Simpsons episodes? Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Had an edible for the first time before boarding a flight. I freaked out and had to get off and catch the next one. Oh, no, bro. Oh, no. Yeah, that's no good. But yeah, I'm going to finish this Zora because I still don't feel good, guys. I can't fucking lie to you. I do not feel good. So I need to go lie down and just watch some TikToks and fucking switch my brain off for another day, dude. Got some bad powder once. It was an awful experience. Yeah, nah, I'm good. Like psychosis with weed is similar to how DMT is when you are no longer allowed to ascend once you take so much. What? I know you don't PK that much, but what a good low defense build. No idea, bro. Thought you were getting a bag this weekend? We were gonna. I'm definitely not now. I'm good. Sounds like you got laced with fentanyl. Brother, I did not get laced with fentanyl. I live in Australia, bro. What are we talking about? This is for you right now? I took too many edibles. Help? Oh, shit, bro. Don't freak out, all right? Everything is going to be fine. Just breathe through it, dude. Just breathe through it. Everything is gonna be fine. I took too many edibles. Help? Bro, dead ass. If you fucking... Dude, if you showed me that last night, I think I would have died. I genuinely... If you showed me that last night, I think I would have died. Fuck that, send me. That's hilarious. Yo, insane. I thought you wrote, yo, send that to me. I was like, you the one that sent it to me, bro. What are you talking about? Bum, 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 bum. Did you have a few beers beforehand? No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, I learned my lesson, boys. I'm a grown-ass man. I can't be feeling like that no more. That's funny when you're a teenager, bro, but nah. Nah. Yeah, I don't like drugs that can make me hallucinate, bro. And I was seeing shit last night. I really was seeing shit last night. Ugh. Not good. Lately, really wanna run around, chase me. No way you smoke just weed? Guys, here's the thing. If you've been smoking weed your whole life and you hear someone had an experience like that from smoking a joint, of course you're going to be like, oh, you definitely got spiked, right? I don't smoke weed. It's like literally one of my first times ever, you know? I obviously just got some really strong shit and had too much of it. This is what happens, bro. I've never heard of anyone hallucinate off weed, though. It's literally a hallucinogen. What? What do you mean you've never heard someone hallucinate off weed, though? I definitely did one of my first times. That's the thing, guys. I don't have a tolerance, you know? I never saw anybody say I saw shit. When I say I saw shit, like, it's not like I was seeing fucking pink elephants run across my fucking lounge room. It's like my vision was distorted. I was seeing shit. Little salvia sprinkle. Oh, bro. Literally. You describe the total opposite effect of weed. I'll repeat myself again. For people that smoke weed all of the time, what I'm describing will make no sense to you. That's because you smoke weed all of the time and your body has built up a tolerance. This shit would never happen to you because you smoke weed all of the time. I don't smoke weed. You can't argue with the retards? Listen, man. Listen, man. I smoked weed once and now I'm dead. Me too, bro. Me too. Do you have any more? Send me some. We actually do have another joint. Maybe I should fucking send another joint, boys. And I'll just come out the other side chilling. Glad you survived, bro. Thank you. Thank you. You don't often hear of people smoking so much weed they had a psychosis and died, though. So, you know? If I was the unlucky guy that smoked weed and had a psychosis and died, that's just fucking bad RNG, bro. Honestly. $20 kills in 45 minutes. You don't hear about them because they died? I feel like you would definitely hear about it. No. Those saying this is the opposite of weed is funny as fuck. People never heard of long-term impacts and ability to lead to schizophrenia and paranoia for certain individuals. Yeah, obviously it affects everyone differently, right? It's like any drug. Do, 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 do. I smoked weed once and it made me gay. I think that shit I smoked last night made me straight, bro, you know? If you drink beer out of a boot, do you call that a booty? I'll tell you what I call a booty, bro. You guys ever seen Judge Judy? Sorry. Yeah, literally what? Literally, bro. That's what it's like, man. Judge Judy cake the fuck up. Been saying, bruv. Been saying. Take it easy, Oath Breather. Have a good one, brother. How can I be gay? My bitch is homophobic. Would you hit Judge Judy if your girl wouldn't find out? Bro, she'd probably tap that with me. What are you talking about? You think my girl doesn't think Judge Judy's caked up? First time watching your live stream, the chill as fuck, bro. I appreciate you, my boy. Don't take today as how the streams normally go, though, because I smoked too much weed last night and freaked out and thought I was going to die. So I'm still kind of feeling the effects of that one. Hug at my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The trap's still running on Christmas Day. Bum, 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 bum. Is there a different Judge Judy in Australia than we would have in Canada? I appreciate your book. Got high camping and we were cutting wood and my mate hid in his tent thinking we were going to kill him. I feel that, bro. I get that. Literally had to Google Judge Judy's ass because I saw nothing on a normal search. Wait, is she actually caked up? I always just say that as a joke. I just teleported out of the kill. Fuck. Yeah. All my exes ain't nothing. Them hoes busted. If my ops ain't reppin', they ass ducking. Oh, don't clutch it. So confused. I asked a stupid question. Sorry. That's all right, mate. It happens. Bitch, call your uncle. Bitch, don't call me. Why my ops be posting guns and only use their feet? Paid like an athlete out of hoes. All of you hoes. What'd you eat for lunch? I had some cookies this morning. Yep. Woke up with hella munchies, guys, for some reason. I don't know why. Find you someone else to call when your bank account get low. Sure it wasn't edibles? crumb. That's just water. What's your favorite type of cookie? I don't know, really. Chocolate chip, I guess. You popped up as a suggested friend on Facebook. Hella catfish pic, bro. Well, lucky I'm not trying to fuck you, bro. Like, you know? Oatmeal raisin fire, though? What, for a cookie? What's the wheel in the back? It's for my subathon, brother. Coming up July 1st. Mark your calendar. What about a trip to Venezuela? Not happening, brother. I'll be going to Indonesia in August, though. All right, no worries, book. Have a good one, mates. What was the conclusion of living like a Venny arc? It's not over, bro. Going to Indonesia soon. Running it back. I got a shot. It's not a pistol. Number one spot. I'm too official. That's what I'm saying, What If Rune. That's what I'm saying, bro. Sentimental. But I know you remember, because now somebody you used to know, hanging the places I used to go, driving G-Wagon with Louis V bags, must be used to. I got a shot, it's not a pistol. Number one spot, I'm too official. Name ring of bells like school dismissal. But I know you remember. Can't wait for the 15 hours of Doom streams. They're going to be long Doom streams during All-Star, bro. They're going to be long Doom streams during All-Stars. Ah, I like them little dimples, yeah. I only stream on Twitch and Kick for All-Stars. Nah, I'll be on YouTube as well. How do you keep doing the living like a Venny without it getting repetitive? Because you're only doing the best bosses. Well, first time we did it only for a week. So when we ran it back for a month, it was hard for it to get repetitive, right? It's the second time we've done it. The third time we're doing it, I'm actually going to Indonesia. So we're mixing it up. I'll actually be in another country living like an Indonesian gold farmer. A dragon halberd? Nah, definitely not urinal. Did you make a next GP guide last night when you were high? What the fuck is that, bro? Necro yoinking. What the fuck? You being sponsored to go to Indonesia? No, sir. Bootstrapping the whole thing. Ugh. Just your brain. We come from poverty, man. We ain't have a thing. There's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, look. Whole month they're doing the same bosses. You would think that would lose viewers due to lack of change of content. How do you fight that? Well, it's more than just doing the bosses, right? I'm doing the bosses to buy fucking dinner, you know? People get invested in the IRL section, you know? Let's go, Tony. Get onto it, mate. Should make the cover a 2K. How about at your party? I'm with the gang. Zolandra teleport. Not going to be enough time to get another kill in here, guys. So that's 25 kills in the hour. 25 kills in the hour. It's very similar to last year. I'm pretty sure we're using the exact same gear as last year's test. So let's quickly get a notepad up here and we will compare the GP per hour and costs to last year's Zulrah video. Okay, let's get this going. Like that. Let's have a look at last year's video. All right. So for total AFK. Hang on, let me do this. Here we go. For total AFK, last year the best AFK was AFK Shadow. So 2025, sorry, was 3 mil an hour or 4.7 with uniques. Okay. And then for 2026, we did, it was 3 mil an hour. 3 mil an hour. I've typed this wrong. 3 mil an hour or 4.7 with uniques. Or it was 4.1 with uniques. And that was with Halley only. So last year was Shadow. This year was Halley only is the best total AFK. Then Absolute Max, we did 2025 was 42 kills in the hour, KPH, and 2026 was 42 KPH. So absolutely no change from last year, even though we got some new gear. And then mid-tier setup. Mid-tier set was last year was 2025 4 mil an hour with uniques. 2026 we just got 25 kills. 25 kills. Which if we get Zulrah up on the wiki, the expected value of a kill 136. 932 times 25 was 3.4 mil, including uniques, before supplies. So the mid-tier set has gotten way worse at Zulrah since last year. That's no good. That's no good at all. Zulrah was it in 2025, guys, and now I'm not so sure. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not so sure. Fellas, that is going to be it for me. I am really fucked up from last night. I'm not going to lie to you. I need to go lie on the couch and think about my life. I need to go sit on the couch and think about my life, bro. Because, yeah. Anyway. All right, fellas. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully, for a full stream. Hopefully I feel way better tomorrow, but we'll see. All right, bye-bye.